Welcome back to Lasky Science YouTube. Last week we explained all the muscles. Today we will be learning about the circulatory system. The circulatory system does many tasks. It delivers materials such as blood. It transports chemical messengers, oxygen and glucose from your digestive system to your body cells and anywhere in between. The circulatory system does not only deal with the needs, it also removes waste. The blood takes away waste from body cells and transports CO2 from body cells to your lungs. You might be asking yourself, how does the heart transport all that blood in just a heartbeat? Well, let us explain. The pulmonary veins carries blood to the heart. The blood goes into the atria, then through the tricuspid and bicuspid valves, which lead to the ventricles. Then the blood leaves through the pulmonary artery to the lungs to pick up the oxygen. If you're confused, don't worry. There are 3 different types of blood vessels: capillaries, veins, and arteries. Capillaries look like tree roots. They are thin-walled, where materials and waste are exchanged. Veins, which are large vessels with walls thinner than artery walls, which carry blood back to the heart. Arteries are thick-walled, which carry blood away from the heart to the body cells. So what are the atria, tricuspid, bicuspid, ventricles, pulmonary artery, and pulmonary veins? These are all very important areas in the heart that make your heart beat. The right atrium receives blood from the superior vena cava. Superior doesn't mean it's better. It just means it's on the top half of the body. Inferior is on the bottom half of the body. The superior vena cava brings blood low in oxygen from the body and takes it to the right side of the heart. The inferior vena cava does this as well. Ventricles are right below the atria. Before the blood can get from the atrium to the ventricle, it needs to pass by the tricuspid valve. The right ventricle pumps blood to the lungs, which then goes through the pulmonary artery. The pulmonary artery takes blood to the lungs to pick up oxygen. Anything pulmonary automatically has to do with the lungs. When it comes to the heart, you have to flip the left side and the right side. The left atrium receives blood rich in oxygen from the pulmonary veins that came from the lungs. The rich in oxygen blood moves onto the left ventricle, but it goes through the bicuspid valve first. When the blood goes to the left ventricle, it pumps blood to the whole body. So now we know that the heart transports blood all throughout the circulatory system. But how does it beat? Hold up your hand to your chest, your wrist, or your neck. What does your heartbeat feel like? What's the difference between your heartbeat now and when you finish running the mile? The sound your heart makes is a lub, dub, rest, and so on. How does your heart make the lub sound? It's made by the tricuspid and or the bicuspid valves snapping shut, while the pulmonary and or aortic valves open. For dub, it's the exact opposite. The tricuspid and or the bicuspid valves open, while the pulmonary and or aortic valves snapped shut to avoid backflow. In between every heartbeat, there's a rest, which you can feel if you feel your heartbeat. During the lub-dub noise, blood is being squeezed to the body. During the rest, your chest is refilling with blood.